What is going on, Dragon Ball fans? We're going to be talking about episode 126. So if you guys enjoy this, please leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Also, let me know what you guys thought about the episode, and let's go and talk about it. Guys, it leaves off right where it did last week, where Toppo's beating the crap out of Frieza. He slings him almost to the edge of the ring, and then we see 17 go, ooh, my hand slipped with the rock that saved Frieza from being eliminated. And we see where 17 is actually fighting Toppo, and he's taking Toppo's blast with a Kai blast, and he says no matter what you do, I will win. And he just kind of dodges his blast more, and 17 starts running, and then Toppo uses his Justice Flash on 17 again. And it's really interesting because we do see where Toppo is trying to chase 17. 17's noticing the rocks, so he's going to use that to his advantage, and when that does work, he actually uses the rocks to crumble Toppo in his own path, and we see him kind of rise from it, and he starts throwing more blasts at 17, and 17's trying to hold on, and then he just can't do it, and then he tumbles to the ground, and then we actually see Frieza blast Toppo in the back of the head, and he says, oh, he says I guess you were having too much fun there. He says, but he says, how about, he says, I give you a little gratitude for what you did with me earlier. And he actually puts them in a perilous state. Now, this is something, to my knowledge, we have not seen in Frieza. Again, to my knowledge, it really reminded me of what happened that Gudo did to Krillin and Gohan on the Namek Saga. And he starts actually firing on Toppo. It's not working. And he goes, you like that? He says, like what? He says, it's nothing. And then Toppo actually overpowers and breaks it and starts attacking Frieza and 17 again. And we actually see where they're firing. He says, why won't you just give up? And they start firing more and more and more. It's not doing no well. Then we see Jiren fighting with Vegeta and Goku as normal, and we see him saying imminent bastards, and we see where nobody knows how to take down Toppo because obviously he's incredibly powerful. And then we see where Jiren actually throws a huge blast at Vegeta and Goku. They dodge it, and 17 and Frieza take the mutt of the blast. Then we see Jiren and Toppo just look at one another, and then actually Toppo attacks Vegeta. Yes, guys, two main things that we did not get to, that we all already thought was Frieza was not going to be able to stand back up, and that Vegeta was going to come in and help. No, it was the other way. It was a totally another way that nobody ever, to my knowledge, has theorized. But if you did theorize that, then kudos to you. You know, you're a great theorist. We actually see where he starts attacking Vegeta with his Justice Flash, and he can't get out of it. And finally, Vegeta does get out of it, and then he says, okay, then how about you take this? He gives a full final flash blast at him, and he actually Toppo uses Kai Blast to actually destroy it, and he says, you gotta be kidding me. And then Toppo actually starts beating the crap out of Vegeta, and Vegeta starts remembering from their last battle. He says, is this really the same person? He doesn't move the same way. And Toppo is actually beating the crap out of Vegeta right now. And then finally, when he looks like he's about ready to give Vegeta a run for his money, Vegeta finally gathers all his energy and finally just looks at him, and he says, I thought you were all about pride and justice. He says, no, he says, that's not important. He says, if your destruction of your universe is on the line. So he actually tells Vegeta that, and Vegeta starts thinking about Bulma, he starts thinking about Trunks, he starts thinking about Bulla, he starts thinking about Kaba, he starts thinking about saying pride. He's all these things he says, I cannot set aside. He says, you're a loser if you can just set away your own pride and everything you care about. And he actually starts fighting Toppo back. He actually powers up and starts fighting Toppo. He goes through 2 Hakai Blasts, guys. 2 Hakai Blasts, because he actually powered up, and I think that he got a little stronger than Toppo, since again he's at pre-God Destruction level. That's just going to be my own theory for right now. But we also see where he's beating the shit out of Toppo, which was absolutely amazing. I was like, yes, finally we're going to get Toppo's ass knocked out. And finally, he actually starts fighting Toppo, and he says, all your strength you have. He says, don't worry. He says, I got more for you. And he actually uses the attack that we have not seen in a very long time. He uses the attack that he used against Majin Buu when he sacrificed himself for the planet, when he said goodbye to Trunks and Bulma and even Kakarot, because Piccolo recognized that. He says he's going to be able to do that. He says, and then as soon as that happens, he starts using all his power, powering up. Toppo uses 2 Hakai Blasts, and we even hear, because he's using Hakai Blast so many times and it didn't work. And all we see is Belmont saying, he says, I don't care what you do, don't kill him. He says, but just get rid of him, like just Hakai him. And we even see where Vegeta starts powering up even more, and then he just unleashes the blast, and we even see Toppo use like a Hakai blast on him, and it just rips through it. He totally obliterates Toppo in this episode. He obliterates him and then actually destroys another big portion of the ring, and everyone's like, okay, where's everybody at? Toppo is unconscious, gets wrung out, and everyone's like, Toppo. And then Markrita actually gives Toppo a little credit. She says, good job. And then when we see where Dispo's trying to help him up, and then Krill and everyone else is like, where's he at? And then we see Vegeta holding on to his arm. His top part of his armor is completely destroyed, and he's just saying, he says, I'm not dead yet. And then we actually see where Gohan is impressed, and so is everybody else. And Piccolo says, he says, with going beyond Super Saiyan Blue, his body was able to handle that attack other than last time. That's why he didn't kill him. And then we see 17, and we see 18 go all 17 good, and the Krillin says good, he survived. And then we see Jiren look over, he looks at Toppo, and he's looking at Dispo. He's I expected more from you. And then Goku's like, how can you say that? And he just like bitch kicks Goku out of the way, and then he says, you defeated Toppo. He says, congratulations on that. He says, but if you want to see something interesting, I'll show you this. And he actually goes powering up, and that's pretty much how it ends, looking at 17 as well as Vegeta as well as Goku. And then it goes into next week's episode, which I will talk about in another episode. So tonight's episode, I gotta say, it was a good episode. It has faults with Toppo, just, like trying to hog the show, but it pretty much was about Toppo. It has faults with the gods a little bit, with Belmont, with like saying, oh, guys, it's just, it seems like that all the rules that was set in the beginning doesn't mean shit now, and it honestly doesn't. And it kind of goes into what's left of the Tournament of Power to actually make Zeno happy. And there's also 4 minutes left, and now the animation was beautiful, even though it was not Yu Takahashi, even though he was not doing the episode. It was so great. The color was great. The fighting was amazing. The best part was when Frieza was actually, surprised me that he was actually still able to stand up from that attack, as well as Vegeta beating the living shit out of Toppo. So that was absolutely amazing, and I'm just glad Toppo's ass is finally out, which does make sense because we have 4 episodes left, or 5 episodes left now, because we're going to episode 127 next week. So also we do have where everyone's going to be going up against Jiren, so that's going to be amazing. Well, again, I'm going to be talking about that in another video here in a little while, which I'm going to be uploading tonight as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys did, please go watch. If you guys enjoyed the video as well, leave a like as well. Subscribe to the channel again if you guys are new. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the episode, if you guys did not enjoy the episode, let me know again what your thoughts are in the comments down below, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Take care of yourselves.